Hello guys, welcome back to TFD. Don't forget to like and subscribe because this one is special. What do you know? What do you know? Caitlin Clark continues to shatter records and redefine greatness, even in the off-season. That's right, even when she's not on the court, Caitlin Clark is still collecting awards like it's game day. The Associated Press just dropped their all-time women's college basketball first team, and you guessed it, Caitlin Clark made the list. This is absolutely insane. We've got to break this down. This right here is legendary. We are talking GOAT status. Caitlin Clark continues to light up the basketball world, rewriting history with every milestone. The first ever all-time women's college basketball first team, not just for the season, not for a decade, but in the entire history of the game, ever. That's how monumental this is. So who joins her on this iconic team? Let's check it out. Alongside Caitlin Clark, we've got some of the greatest to ever touch a basketball. Diana Taurasi, my personal favorite before Caitlin came along, a legend. Then there's Cheryl Miller, one of the original queens of the game. Breanna Stewart, a dominant force in both college and the pros. And Candace Parker, a walking highlight reel and future Hall of Famer. That's the full list. 5 names, 1 all-time lineup, and right there at the top sits Caitlin Clark. This is bigger than just another award. This is recognition that Caitlin Clark's impact is already legendary. Before even finishing her first full year as a pro, she's standing shoulder to shoulder with women who defined generations. The AP basically said what fans have known all along. She's not just great, she's the greatest. So shout out to Caitlin Clark, the record breaker, the game changer, the GOAT. The story keeps getting better. And trust me, this is only the beginning. Let's get into this article. For many college basketball experts, selecting the greatest players of the women's pole era sounds easy until they try it. Of course, USC's Cheryl Miller and Diana Taurasi of UConn are relatively easy choices. But narrowing the list from there gets tricky, inevitably leaving out talented players, including those who sharpen their skills during later professional careers. In honor of the 50th anniversary of the women's basketball poll, the Associated Press assembled a list of the greatest players since the first poll in 1976. And in the spirit of the top 25 rankings, the choices are certain to spark a debate and prompt plenty of hand-wringing among those who were in a position to vote. Nearly impossible, Rebecca Lobo said. Okay, let's get this. Here we go. Let's get to this part. We got Diana Taurasi helped UConn and win 3 national championships, including carrying the Huskies to the last 2 basically on her own during her junior and senior season. What an accomplishment and what an honor, Taurasi said. To think about the history of the game and where it's gone, you always have to look at the past to go into the future. There's so many great women who paved the way. Now we get to the GOAT, the one and only, the legend herself, Caitlin Clark. Clark led Iowa to back-to-back NCAA championship game appearances while setting the career scoring record for any Division I women's or men's basketball player. Not just for the women, for the men too. You feel me? This is legendary. We're talking first team all time, not first team Big Ten, not first team 2023, all time ever. The GOAT, man, the GOAT. Her play on the court, including her logo 3-point shots, helped lift women's basketball to unprecedented levels of attention and energy during her last 2 seasons. Quote, being named an AP All-American is one of the most storied honors in college sports. It means a lot to be named to this all-time list alongside players I looked up to. It's fun to think about what it would have been like if we all played together. Oh, come on now. They would have never lost a game. You put this squad together, Diana Taurasi, Candace Parker, Caitlin Clark, Cheryl Miller. Man, stop it. Just stop it right there. Nobody's touching that team. You better quit playing games. That lineup is pure dominance. Showtime basketball, all buckets, no breaks. I'm telling you, if that team ever took the floor, it's over for everybody else. Let's move here. The front court of Miller, Stewart, and Parker dominated the game during their eras. Stewart won 4 NCAA championships at UConn and earned Most Outstanding Player of the Final Four all 4 years. Parker led Tennessee to back-to-back titles in 2007-08. Miller, one of the original NCAA greats, starred for USC and led the Trojans to consecutive championships in 1983-84. I grew up watching Cheryl Miller play, Parker said. She'd be number 1. My dad was like, "This is who we wanted you to be." I'm honored to be on this list with her. This is absolutely crazy, man. The second team. Let me repeat that. The second team included legends like Sue Bird, Dawn Staley, Tamiko Holdsclaw, Maya Moore, and Lucia Harris from Delta State. That's the second team. Do you understand how insane that is? To make the first team all time, you've got to be on another level. We're talking greatness defined. And that's what Caitlin Clark has achieved. She didn't just make the list, she stamped her legacy on the game forever. You know how tough it is to be placed among the best to ever do it? Every single player on that list is elite. But Caitlin Clark, she's different. She didn't just dominate, she redefined what domination means in women's basketball. This isn't just about numbers or highlights, this is about impact. She brought eyes to the game that never would have tuned in otherwise. People who had never watched a minute of women's basketball before are now glued to it because of her. That's the kind of cultural shift we're talking about. She lit it up, man. She got the game buzzing again. The hype, the energy, the excitement. That's Caitlin Clark's doing. She made women's basketball cool again. I mean, let's be real. This run she's been on is one for the history books. You look back and you'll remember the Caitlin Clark era the same way people talk about Jordan in the NBA or Serena in tennis. That's the level of influence we're witnessing right now. And you know what? I actually like this list. Maya Moore could have easily made the first team. No argument there. She's a beast. But Caitlin Clark deserves her spot. Breanna Stewart going 4 for 4, legendary. You can't top that. And Diana Taurasi, man, she's one of my all-time favorites. I used to watch every Taurasi game back in the day, especially during her college run. That woman could ball. But this list right here, it's perfection. Caitlin Clark, though, she's something special. Records shattered, history rewritten, game elevated. That's her resume. She's the best that ever did it and somehow made it look easy. The best thing since sliced bread, the best thing since pants with pockets. However you want to say it, she's just that good. And the wildest part, I didn't even know this list was coming out. Out of nowhere, boom, AP drops the 50th anniversary all-time team list, and Caitlin Clark is right there with the immortals. It's wild, man. Makes me want to go back and rewatch those Iowa highlights all over again. The logo threes, the fire, the confidence. That was a movie. So yeah, congrats to everyone who made both the first and second teams. Sue Bird, a legend forever. Maya Moore, unstoppable. But Caitlin Clark? She's paving the way for the next generation, building something that'll last long after she hangs it up. Get down in the comments. Let me know what you think about this list. Do you agree? Should anyone else have made the first team? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Caitlin Clark, the game changer. This is history in real time.